What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Trucker named Jay checking in, man. Um, this is probably gonna be the setting for a lot of my videos going forward. Cause I be trying to make videos throughout the day when I'm in the when I'm in the truck. But my job now, I'm not gonna say it's fast paced, but it's production based. Why I say production based, it's meaning you get paid by the load. So you steadily moving and being proactive to get more loads. So it'd be hard to find 5, 10, 15 minutes as long as my videos can be sometimes. Especially live feeds. There's no way I could do a live feed at work. But unless it's just completely slow. Maybe on a Monday. That's our slow days. But so this is what the setting of my videos will probably be, me here in my nice big kitchen with my little, I got the little joint where it's like kind of like the bar, so it's like a window, inside window. I'll show you what I mean. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, got a little shot of inside the house. So I'm gonna set that up there, and then I'm gonna just talk to y'all like this. That way I can move around, you know what I mean? All that shit. Anyways, what's going on with y'all, man? This video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my job. The last video, I kind of gave you guys the update where I've been, what I've been doing. Even though I didn't go into very specific details for very specific reasons. I didn't really go into detail on the job itself. So let's do that. But before we do, I was gonna make a whole video about job hopping, but because I've seen certain videos on YouTube of people subliminally taking shots at me, I'm not gonna do that because it'll turn into something that I don't want to deter, which is YouTube beef, which I'm so over YouTube beef. I mean, you got grown-ass men who've been beefing on YouTube for 2, 3 years. Y'all been beefing longer than my son been alive. I can't do it, okay? So what we gonna do is I'm just gonna say this. Do what makes you happy. What's wrong?
I want my sugar like this.
You want your what?
My sugar like this.
The heck is that?
My sugar like this.
Man, go play on your tablet, boy. 3-year-old going on 23. Anyways, I'm not gonna edit that out anyways because that's part of being local, dealing with the kids. But anyways, like at the end of the day, when it comes to job hopping, be happy. Be happy. That's the simplest way I can put it, man. People are gonna make you feel like you are obligated to stay one place. You are obligated to not give yourself the opportunity for a better situation. People are going to make you feel like because they choose to settle and be complacent with their situation, that because you want to continuously strive for better things, you're a bad person. Fuck them. Period. And this isn't me knocking anybody who has chosen to stay at a company for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. This is me saying stay in your lane and let me stay in mine. Because at the end of the day, if what I'm doing is so bad, why is my name even coming off your lips? If your situation is so great, the only reason you keep speaking on my job hopping is probably because the job that you at sucks so much, so you want to see what I'm doing. Maybe you want to make that move too. Because y'all be surprised how many people then talk shit about me, but they be the first ones in my inbox asking me about the job that I'm at. Oh man, I might want to give that a try. But I ain't going to put y'all on blast because that's not what I'm about anymore. I'm not with that petty negative bullshit, but I'm going to speak on the real. You know what I mean? So calm yourselves down, relax. Yes, I job hop, but I'm happy. So that's all that matters, dog. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can job hop in trucking. How do I know? Because I fucking did it. And I job hopped until I got somewhere where I liked. And that's where I'm at now. Now people thinking, oh, well, you're going to job hop again, man. I don't believe so. And I don't believe so because I believe that when I first came into trucking, local was what I originally wanted to do. If for those who remember my original channel, I always said I'm gonna get a year experience and then I'm gonna go local, which is why I tried to hop on that Cisco position when I got that interview when I had 6 months of experience. But people don't remember that. But what ended up happening was I started getting around a crowd of people on YouTube who were talking about leasing and owning trucks and building fleets. And I had no idea about that shit. And so what ended up happening was I started striving to do that because they made it seem, they sold a dream. Not saying that was a bad thing, but they made me want to do better for myself. At least what I thought what was doing better for myself, which is owning a business, starting a fleet, being this big time real owner op, you know what I mean? Which I had no information about. I was just going off of strictly what they said, which a lot of people on YouTube do. You'd be surprised how many lease operators at these mega carriers, small carriers, mid-side carriers, whatever, have done what they've done because they've seen somebody else do it. 9 times, I ain't gonna say 9 times, I would say 6 times out of 10, when people come into trucking, they have no idea about lease operating, owner operating. They just want to come into trucking to make more money. They want to come into trucking to change the situation that they are in right then at that moment, which is probably working jobs averaging anywhere from $7 to $12 an hour, which if you know like I know, unless you live in the middle of fucking Mississippi, is not a lot of money. No disrespect to people in Mississippi. But, so, you know, when I started chasing that dream, it caused me to start doing a lot of things that I had never done before, putting myself in situations that I would never put myself in before. So then I started doing and the whole company hopping thing came in about because it's like, okay, well, this isn't like such and such a situation. Let me go over here. But then, you know what? This company will get me home more and I can still do what such and such is doing. Let me go over here. So then I went through this cycle where I was looking for a balance of what such and such was doing, as well as trying to still keep myself close to what I originally wanted to do, which was be home. Which is why Abilene seemed like such a good fit, because at Abilene, it seemed like, and I hate to say that company name, period, because there's so many insecure people in the world. For me to even say certain things, they just have an emotional reaction to it. So let me say this in advance. When I say Abilene, I mean no disrespect to anybody or any function, whatever. Please don't take offense. I'm just using it as an example, not as a subliminal. Okay, let me just put that out there. Y'all may think I'm being petty, but obviously, people, you know, if I say certain things, people take it and run with it. So I need to clear the air on that, all right? So relax. Anyways, that's why Abilene seemed like such a great place, because it seemed like a place where I could make good money. At least that's what was told to me. And I could be home a lot more. You know what I'm saying? That didn't work out, so I went to Swift. Swift was kind of just like a last minute, let me just get out of here type situation. And I actually did well with Swift, but I wasn't home. You know, it was at one point at Swift where I was out for like 3 months at a time. I made a fuckload of money, but I was missing home. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, job hopping allowed me to experience different sides of trucking that I would have never experienced if I would have stayed at one company for a year to 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't regret it. I'm happy I did it. And truth be told, a lot of the companies that if I ever left MBI that I would want to work for, I've already talked to them. The only reason I haven't pursued those companies harder, or I didn't pursue them harder when I was going through the interview process with MBI, because I didn't have my endorsements. That's it. It was LTL companies. I don't have any endorsements on my CDL, so I couldn't move forward in the process. But the application was fine. So don't let people sell you some bullshit, man. Don't make people make you feel bad. Because at the end of the day, you got people out here who will make a video when they get a $2,000 check or a $3,000 check every 2 weeks, or a $1,500 check in a week, or a $1,700 check in a week. But they won't show you the 3 weeks in between where they didn't make over $1,000. Or they didn't make over $2,000 in the 2 week period. I'm only saying that because I know people who get paid weekly and bi-weekly in trucking. That's the only reason I'm saying that. So, again, don't take no offense because people are so sensitive. Please don't take no offense. I really don't mean it. It's fucking Easter Sunday. Why would I try to offend anybody on Easter Sunday? Lord forgive me. Anyways, so This video has actually turned out longer than I expected. Yeah, I see you. Anyways, so yeah, man, job hopping isn't a bad thing. It's just find what makes you happy. Period. You know what I mean? Like I didn't expect this video to be this long. I was supposed to throw in some information about MBI, but this video kind of just, you know what I mean? I hope I didn't offend anybody. This is like third time me saying it, but I'm pretty sure I did. Whatever. At the end of the day, like my man D-Rise tells me all the time, all these trucking gigs are the same. The company drivers, all of them make around the same. The lease ops all make around the same. The real owner-operators all make around the same. The fleet owners all make around the same. It's no difference. It's just little small things that make these companies, which is why a lot of these companies end up buying each other because they're the same fucking, come on, man. Y'all know the 5% or the 1% is really running this shit? I promise you, when you go up that ladder of your company, you're going to bump into my company's ladder. They all go to the same top, man. I promise. I promise you. But we ain't going to get into all that. It's too deep for some of y'all to understand without getting offended. So, anyways, what I say that, I say that to say, find a company that makes you happy because they all the same anyway. So maybe this company gonna give you a little bit more home time. If that's what's good for you, cool. Maybe this company gonna give you direct TV in the truck and the APU. Cool, that's what you want. Maybe this company gonna allow you to train and make more money. Cool. Maybe this company will hold your hand and make you think you're a real owner operator, but basically you're a certified company driver. Cool. Whatever is good for you, do it without hesitation. Life is too short. Trust me when I tell you, life is too fucking short to hold yourself back from a great opportunity for you based off of the opinions of people who don't matter. Period. So, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to do another video actually talking about MBI, which is what this video was supposed to be about. But as always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking, we go.